McBusted's massive UK tour is now mere days away, so the time has come to hook up with the creative powerhouse behind the new band, James. The reaction to his impromptu performance at a McFly gig was so positive, the idea of a supergroup was hatched. So I'm really looking forward to spending some time with him, and we're off to his house on the beach in Cornwall.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, look good.
It's been a little while since I saw you. Hello.
I know you. You're my friend.
Oh, yes, how are you?
Yeah, you remember me. Behind the tree days.
Yeah, I do.
We know each other. Oh.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Of course. Of course.
Bye.
Good to see you.
See you later.
Bye.
You don't know her, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do? She's back. She's back.
You know me as a complete nutter, coolio.
Yeah, I came round your house.
You remember my house?
Yeah, I
Harley
remember.
Street.
It was really nice. Yeah.
Of course it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. What a lovely coincidence. What a lovely coincidence.
Good
I
to,
know.
good to see you again. Right.
See you later.
I can't even believe that I saw you.
I know, it's so random.
Back again for more.
Bye.
Break the blood.
Forgot.
You can say goodbye to me, but I can't keep coming back.
See you later. Oh my God.
Okay.
What is going on?
I know.
Who is she?
It's a long story.
Welcome to his world. Let's go! James Bourne, principal songwriter for Busted.
It's the sea.
It's the actual sea.
We're here already.
They literally are.
I'm sure we can, like, all get in. Are you in? You in?
When the band split, he carried on writing, penning tracks for McFly and others, including Pixie Lott and the Saturdays. Oh, look at that. That is stunning. After relocating to America, he divides his time between a New York apartment, London flat,
sea air,
and his home in the West Country.
that feels so good.
Come in.
Home sweet home, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at that. The best view ever. Beautiful.
Yeah. We set a whole studio up in here with the whole band.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so we did a week's songwriting and...
So you're doing new songs as McBusted?
We're experimenting. Like, we don't know exactly how it's going to be, but we thought, oh, no harm in seeing what happens.
Perfect place to get inspired.
Yeah, come through.
Beautiful.
This foosball table was from the Busted house.
Oh, nice.
The kitchen's in here.
You a good cook?
No, I'm really bad. There's, like, another room here.
Who's rolling the towels in this place? I want someone to do that in my house every day.
No, I love it. This is, like, upstairs.
That's cute.
And this was all renovated, though, because, like, this shower goes through, like, it's shared. It's
Oh,
like,
cool.
You can come, yeah, like...
You could meet
you lock
Dougie
it.
in the shower. Nice. Well, let's go through the shower.
come
Why
through.
not?
Yeah. and then-
Every view is brilliant.
Yeah.
Every view is nice. So how often do you come down here, would you say?
Recently... You can sit down if you want.
Thanks. Just next to your rolled towels.
Yeah. Yeah, like, recently I've been coming here more. I probably don't spend as much time as I want to here because I've been living in New York.
Is it weird being back in the UK after being in the States for so long?
Well, everything's weird because life is very strange, you know, after you have a band like Busted and it ends. It's a really weird fallout and everyone deals with it differently, and I think for me I wanted just a little bit of space.
Yeah.
People here, once you've been in a band that's been successful and then is finished, they look at you like your career's over.
Yeah.
And I think what was so cool about being there is people didn't see me that way. They saw me as someone who had a future.
You do whatever you liked.
Yeah. And so I kind of thrived off that.
Is that not massively scary, though? Because especially having been in a really successful band and then, you know, sort of departing that world and the UK for a while,
Yeah.
to come back, like, this is what we plan to do. If it hadn't have gone well, that would have felt horrendous for you guys.
We all took a risk.
Yeah.
After the tickets went on sale, we all kind of went, OK, no going back now.
Yeah, this
we,
is it.
we went and had breakfast together, and we were all sitting around a table, and the phone rang, and it was our agent. And, you know, it was almost like we're in this together, like, you know, you really do dangle your balls, like, out there. Like, if this doesn't sell, not only are we screwed, like, you're screwed too.
Yeah.
And we get the phone call 15 minutes after tickets go on sale, and all the tickets have gone. At that point, it was like a celebration because, you know, it meant so much to all of us.
I'll be there.
Yeah, kind
With a
of.
banner.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. But one person who won't be involved in the tour is James's former bandmate, Charlie. He walked out on Busted after 3 years.
I've quit Busted, sadly.
We're not going to retire because we're only 21.
And nearly a decade later, he's decided not to be part of the supergroup. And I really want to find out why. I guess one thing I wanted to mention that we hadn't really touched on so far is the fact that there's the absence of Charlie.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's really weird, isn't it? It's like I wish I could talk to him about it.
Can you not?
Yeah, I could, but we never it's never been bad between us. I think some people believe that it's bad, but it really isn't. It's just he does his own music and we do ours.
It was while he was still part of Busted that Charlie formed another band, Fight Star. So did this add to the tension? Were there disagreements with Charlie, tough times with Charlie?
Thing is, I never went to his Fight Star shows because I never really felt welcome. Because he never really told me he was doing it, and he never invited me personally to a gig. But I definitely understood his desire to make music that he believed in and wanted to do, because that's what I want to do.
When Busted ended, do you think you took it the worst? Was that a really bad moment for you? Like you weren't ready for the band to end?
Yeah, I didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
But I didn't sit around crying about it.
More of a shock, I guess, right? Because you weren't expecting it to happen?
It was shocking to me because I didn't know. I didn't know that the last show we played at Wembley, I didn't know that was our last show.
Really?
Yeah, so in my mind, there was never a last gig. One day it was over. So,
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So how did you find out?
I was snowboarding, and at one point, my dad pulled me aside and he just said, there's not going to be another album. The whole thing's over.
What, so had someone told him, your management or something?
I think everyone knew except for me.
Right.
So yeah, I was shocked, but you get on with it. I'm just happy to be here. Yo!
I had no idea Busted had fallen apart so unhappily for James. And I still think there might be a little more to it. One person who might know is his other Busted bandmate, Matt. After the band split in 2005, he married TV presenter Emma Willis, cleaned up his act and enjoyed a much quieter life. I'm popping round to meet him again at their London home.
Well, how do you have it? Black?
Yeah. How'd you like your coffee? How'd you take it?
Well, it's different to different times of the day. See, morning I have this thing called bulletproof coffee, which is coffee, butter and MCT oil.
What? You put butter in your coffee?
Yeah. Grass-fed butter, which is good, healthy fats in the morning. Kind of gets you going. And that kind of keeps me full till lunchtime.
Wow.
Yeah. OK, so now...
I'm intrigued to see... Right, OK, what are we doing here?
So this is an AeroPress, apparently, which is the new kind of cool way to do coffee, apparently. Oh, right. Oh, I need a mic.
OK.
Trying to find...
I've just noticed this chart that has legs, shoulders, knees and toes.
This is my exercise program.
Wow.
Yeah, this is I cross off every day. Tomorrow's arms, Wednesday's legs.
Would you say you're quite fanatical about it? Like, this is an everyday kind of obsession now?
I'm a little bit more relaxed now. That there was a period of my life when I was a little bit obsessed by it. Like in here. This is one day. Okay, so...
You take all of that every day?
Pretty much. But this is what I take in the morning.
Oh, my God.
For this, I just go straight on my tongue. And that just absorbs. So this is glutathione. This is kind of an antioxidant.
Right.
Am I weird?
No, it's amazing.
A little bit weird.
It's kind of slightly excessive,
Slightly,
but you all have got into it now. Yes. You're all going to be so fit when you get on that tour that it's just, you're going to breeze it. It's going to be, your energy's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Who would you say is now coming out as the leader now these two bands have merged?
To be honest, we've kind of been in an amazing position where we can just go, awesome.
We all agree.
Like, yeah, like whenever something comes up, we're like, do you want to do that? We're like, yeah.
In Busted, who is the leader?
Definitely not me. I've always been quite happy to just follow ship. It was either James or Charlie, but I think that's where they probably clashed because Charlie wanted to lead the direction of the band, but James was the backbone of the direction of the band. So that's probably where, you know, things probably went a bit wrong.
And why at the end was Charlie so unhappy? Were there specific reasons or he was just sort of done with it?
Oh, no, I think Charlie started to hate Busted and what Busted stood for. Do you know what I mean? Like, so he kind of joined a band that already had all the singles written and everything was ready to go, and he kind of joined. We got signed like a week later or something ridiculous, you know. And like he was suddenly in this band that were kind of the whole premise of the band had already been formed. I think also he really wanted that appreciation from his peers, which I think meant a lot to him. Like I couldn't give a shit what people. As long as I was having a good time, I was cool, you know. But he didn't really have that much of a control on where the band was going, you know, and I think eventually that just ate him up, you know. He was just not into it.
So when you are standing backstage about to go on your first show for the tour, how will you be feeling?
I don't know. I'm pretty positive that I'll be nervous, but I think a lot of the others will as well.
Did you used to in Busted? You used to get stage fright then?
Yeah, but I used to get wasted, and then it was all right.
You know? It was all fine.
Yeah, just wasted, get messed up, and then go on stage, you know. But I can't do that anymore. So I'm not really quite sure what I'm gonna do.
Meditating or yoga or
That's
something.
what I'd love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe meditation. Maybe I should start that.
Yeah, just have your own moment before you go out there in front of all those people and do your thing.
How are you?
Coming up, I sneak onto the McBusted tour bus.
Is that as good for you as it was good for me?
Get fully immersed in their pre-gig rituals.
Oh, God, I've got all nervous all of a sudden. I don't know.
And the boys take to the stage.